Ay, 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 ay.
How's it going, everyone? Okay, so, oh my goodness, sorry, I'm still very giddy and happy about this. Still losing my mind about it because I'm a little bit about me is I've always been a card gamer, and I've played Vanguard ever since day zero. I bought like the Japanese starter decks and played at my local game shop, and then waited for the English one to come out. So in America, so I'm very attached to this card game and a lot of card games in general. But Vanguard very especially, and my first deck was always Royal Paladins, while my cousin had Kagero, so it's pretty great. But I'm very excited that they finally have this on the phone, because I've been wanting this for a while, and I'm just wanting to review it, because I'm very excited about this, and I'll be doing some ranked matches, but I really just want to kind of get into the meat and potatoes of this entire, phone version of Cardfight Vanguard, because it's actually not really Cardfight Vanguard. I guess I'll start explaining it by, these decks now come with about 40 cards, so you get like a database of cards that it's a gacha system, and you get packs, and then you build your deck. So, to start off, the trigger layouts are actually grade 3s, which is kind of weird. Like this heal trigger right here that I've preset. You can preset heal triggers, like I can make this a stand trigger, a heal trigger, crit trigger, but I have it as a heal trigger. Grade 3s are now your triggers, and you no longer have random grade 0s. Which, you're thinking, well, if you don't have grade 0s, then where's your guarding? What are you guarding with? Well, there's no more guarding. Like, there's no more power on the side, as you can see, of the card. You no longer guard with cards from your hand. The only guards that you have now are perfect guards, which, once again, are really hard to get and are pretty much broken, and, they're repeating what they did with the card game and the actual physical format, and it's a nightmare, but I'll get into that later when I do ranked matches. You can now only have 4 perfect guards, Punzen Guard, Complete Guard, whatever you want to call it, however weebish you feel. But they only have complete guards now. And you can only have 4 of them, and they're really hard to get. And then they so back in the card game, intercepts were really terrible in general. They were like 5,000 to defend. That's nothing in Vanguard math. Just intercepting. Now they've made intercepts broken. With intercepts, and you'll see in later videos that I'll have up, intercepts now are like perfect guards in the sense that you have to, as the opponent, you have to attack the grade 2 units first before you attack the main Vanguard unit. You have to attack them, getting rid of them, or blow them up with a Blaster Blade effect with counterblasting 2 and retiring one of your opponent's rear guards 2 or higher. Just blow up a grade 2 and you're good. But it seems to be a dominating factor that you have to have 13 of each 1, 2, 3 units in your entire deck. And then, rear guards seem to be a very pivotal point in combat. And because of that, I find that the best triggers right now are stand triggers versus critical triggers, and that standing units after attacking rear guard units, standing your rear guard units, and then having them boosted and attack the Vanguard seems very important. Another way that this game supplements guarding and power is whenever you take damage, even if it's not a trigger, you still get 5,000 power to your Vanguard unit. You can't distribute them amongst rear guards, sadly. It's all in the Vanguard, just so you can have that defensive point. If you get a trigger that's 10,000, it just goes 5,000 plus the 5,000 you would get from it. So triggers work differently with that as well. But I'm really enjoying this game. The review of it, really, where I want to just get into it, is it's not Cardfight Vanguard, sadly. It's not what you're going to feel. It's not the same kind of sweet spots and combat that you felt before. There's no holding cards in your hand. You don't get to hold into your hand the triggers that you revealed. But it is reminiscent of a lot of stuff. It actually is pretty easy. I haven't spent any money on this yet, and I already have, I think, 3 Soul Saver Dragon, 4 Alfred Earlys, 1 Palamedes, and my other stuff, like my Nova Grapplers, I have 3 Ashura Kaisers. So it's actually pretty easy to get a lot of the stuff without having to pay money. You just kind of play through the game. It's a really good game, especially if you're just, at home, quarantined alone, or if you're at some place waiting on something. The rank system is pretty decent. My next video, weird that they will talk to you like this. But, you know, you'll have things like the fight centers, really simple. You just go straight into, it's very clean. You can have friend fight, which you can add someone to your friends list, so searching for someone or creating someone. Then you have rank fights, which have rankings. I'm pretty low right now. There's a lot of people that have actually put money into this game now that they have done better, that they can do better. From this, I have my decks that are listed, like the Nova Grapplers, Kagero. They'll always be represented by the characters there, so you don't really get to interchange them. I don't mind it too much, but some people like their own OC for the characters. But it's pretty decent. So you can pick from that, and then you'll get into the rank battles. You also have, like, when you go to your home page, you'll have the waifu herself, of course. never shutting the hell up. You have your story, which you can, you have to progress the story. You have to, like, rank up, get more points, do the story, and you have to do harder things, fight harder bosses. Like, I'm on chapter 7, and I have to wait till I get to grade 21. So, I mean, with stamina and balancing that, they make sure you're not, grinding too hard. It is a phone game. They don't want you being on it 24/7, but they still want you spending money. You have your little pay money here, play the gacha system kind of layout, which is obnoxious as can be. But you got your gacha system. Dude, she's got like bedroom eyes. I don't even know. Like, they made all of them a thirst trap. All the chicks and some of the dudes are like staring at you like, I want that critical trigger, boy. You need to calm down. But then you have an item exchange. You have the gacha system, which they do both a ticket system and they do a jewel system. So it's like jewels when you can buy, tickets when you get in-game. Like, I have one ticket I could do, or no, I have 2 tickets, and I can roll for 2. Or I have 200 gems, I can roll for 2. I guess what I'll do for this demonstration is I'll actually just roll a ticket, just kind of show you how it goes. You can max it out, or you can just pick one. I'm going to pick one. Everyone loves the gacha systems, so why not? You just do a little touch right there. Little spinny. Oop, we got a gold. So that means we might get a double rare. I think we just did. Yes, we got a double rare. So if you see the gems flashing, that means I've already gotten those cards. And if you see it like this, it will declare its rarities. This is basically the blaster blade for Kageros, where you can counterblast 2 and retire a unit. So that's pretty good. That was a good pull. Definitely add that to my Kagero deck. So that's how the gacha system works, kind of like everyone else's gacha systems. But I'll be doing some ranked videos soon. Definitely today I'll put out one. But it's a very good game. I recommend it. It's free to download. I'm a big Vanguard player, and I can't wait to rank up and play a lot of this. But that'll be all for today, and you all stay safe and healthy.